Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Mr. Stephen has another Mr. Dabble. Now, I did say at the end of last video that I would sort out all the Rails stuff before the start of this video, but I ran into a little bit of a problem and I'm limited in the amount of time that I can sit recording making Minecraft stuff. It doesn't matter how much you enjoy doing it, there's other things like work and food and sleep and things that you've got to do as well. So what I've been doing is I've been putting together kind of a kit to take with us, but it is nighttime where I am and I'm surrounded by zombies, or at least I was. There they are in the background. So I'm gonna go to sleep now, and hopefully we will defeat the zombie. I mean, they were standing outside the window, so I don't know. They'll go away. I think at some point. At some point they will realise that they can't get in, and will die of well, probably embarrassment more than anything else. There they are. They're burning in the distance. There's a bat out there as well, so that's nice. You can't get in. Oh no, you can't. So, okay. Here we go in here. I'm going to put that there. Look, it works. It works. It actually works. It actually does something. Thank you very much. Okay, now, coming down here, we need to finish off this. There's not much to go, and that means that we're going to be doing some of the stuff today as well. Okay, we're going to just keep going with what we're doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This works really well. I'm an idiot. This works really well because we obviously, we don't need booster track going this way. Although we kind of do. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Excellent. Okay, we did well there. We did well there. Didn't we do well? But we've got to walk to the end of this, partly because I don't know. Do we really? I've got a minecart. Should I put a minecart down and... Whee! So this will give us some idea of the journey that people will take to Shadow Stalker's house. I know it's a little bit dull and these things happen, but you see we're ever so quickly at the wall where we'll be turning here, and ever so more quickly boosted up, and of course because we can't stop at the other end, so I'm just gonna let that go back on its way, which I think will probably end up, if it doesn't decide to stop because of reasons, then it'll end up back in the in the system, so that's fine. But what we do want to do is start to climb up here. Now I'm going to get my sword ready because I can hear things, and I do know that Shadows is next to a place where lots of bad things happen. Now if I just look around a bit, it looks alright. Looks okay. So we'll jump up here. And now we can start thinking about, well, what sort of experience do we want people to have when they end up at Shadowstalker's place? And I would like, in fact, I'm going to take all of this away to do it with. And this is just really, that's been there just whilst we're building it to make sure that nothing can come and destroy us, Well, that's not going to happen now, because what I would like is I would like it to kind of feel almost organic, in that, it's a track and all that stuff, but I'd like it to be in like this. And then we'll go into a sort of built-up area. So I brought some dirt along with me, which will help us build some of this up. And what I want to do is sort of build up all of this around here, so that we're inside a mound of stuff, so that actually the thing where it finishes is very much on top of that. Let's do that. That can come away. And we should be able to get to all of this because, of course, we can go up and down and round the back and all of that stuff. But I want that, and hopefully eventually this will get grass growing on it, so it'll look right. It'll look the part. I want this to kind of feel like it's been hewn into the environment, which we can do. Now you'll notice that I'm actually at this point I'm in Shadow Stalkers, so we can't build any further forward than where we are right there, but we can build down here. So actually, let's get rid of that one because that's not quite right. But we can build sort of up there because that is wilderness. So this is the edge. This is the point at which we can't go any further forward, but that's all right because we can take this back here, and we're just going to build all of this out a bit so that it looks a bit more organic. That's all, and then we can sort of start looking at the next bit. Now I'm running out of dirt obviously by doing this, and that will be an issue. It's always an issue, but it's not as big of an issue as it could have been. We'll do this. Now, one of the things to remember with Minecraft is that often you see these kind of shapes, and that's a kind of an organic-ish shape in Minecraft. So we want to make sure that we're kind of fulfilling the Minecraft promise to have those sorts of shapes in here. Go away. Okay, so again we're building out this sort of structure of nothingness, which I want to be part of the environment, obviously. Which does, unfortunately, mean building all of this stuff out here as well. And it does give us a bit of an issue when it comes to what we're going to be doing. And what you'll find in a minute, once we've done all of this, is that I'm going to be taking a lot of what we've done out again, because I do want it, the best way to give it that feel that we've cut it out of the environment is to make an environment and then cut it out of the environment. We're really low on dirt now, of course, and that's a problem. Right, so we're a little bit low on stuff. We will want to be building this out a much further longer way away, so that it doesn't look quite as odd as it does at the moment. There is a little bit of oddness going on, and we'll be able to see a little bit of oddness going on, and that's all right. But we want to go in there now. We want to get inside this bit now and actually start this journey of hollowing out. The reason that I'm doing it this way round is twofold, really. Mostly because I want to give it that feel of fresh newness. That's not quite right. I want to give it that feel of something that's been created. Not easy to do if you don't have some sort of area that's been created, you see. So we'll go in here. Now I know I haven't finished the roof on this bit, but this will be where we'll have to come into here, and we'll have to allow people to exit from here somehow into Shadow Stalker's area. So my feeling is that perhaps we'll want to have some sort of door in here. And so you come in there and you've got shadows on the right. But that door might be something which has a bit of round in front of it as well. So it's not quite as simple as just a door. So there's an exit, but it's kind of like this perhaps, or maybe like that. But then there's a door inside there. Again, not sure. It all depends. And I'm more than happy to kind of play around with this to make sure that we get it right, because that's the important thing. Now, it's night time coming up, and what I don't want to do is stand out here in the middle of the night, because I know for a fact that Shadow's Place has lots of ghouls and ghosties in. If we go down... Oh, no, actually, no. If we come up here, I'm going to put a light here for now, so that that's kind of lighting that area up. Because the other thing I don't want to do is to have... too much of an area where actually no, that's not the issue. That's the issue, isn't it? Right. The other thing I don't want to do is have too much of an area that's not lit at all, because that's going to cause other issues later on. So we're going to get rid of this ground here. Yes, some of it I've just put down. I know, I'm fully aware of that. And then we're going to put stone in here, which is going to end up being the ground, like that. And then we're going to need to build in the cart system, so we need the thing coming in and going out and what have you. And we're going to need a double one, much like we've got back at my place, back at the guest house. I will do that probably in the next video. We'll get to that, because there's a couple of other things that we'll need to do first. I also want to make sure that we've got this working. I'm all right about that. Let's do that. That's good. Let's also do that. So that looks right. I don't know about right, it looks interesting at least. We'll start... Oh, we're getting to outside again when we do that, okay. But I think we need to start hollowing this area right here. And that's easy enough to do, and then to build the roof back on again if we need to, which it looks like we do. We'll take this and again... There, like that. It's a shame, really, that we don't have any bits. What are the bits? There's a name for it. I can't remember what the name is. Things. Yes, it's a shame we don't have any things. There we go. And let's take some of this track that we've got here, and we can do, at this point, we can do 3, 4, 6. In fact, let's make that a booster, because I can kind of hide that away under here. If I put a thing down there. And then that should carry us around to wherever it is we need to go. In fact, where we need to go is like that. And in like that. Now, if I do that, is that going to take us through to the other side? No. Oh, okay, brilliant. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have the cactus there. So that's where our hopper is going to go, our first hopper at least. And we're going to need 2 bits of booster tracks. So our cart dispenser needs to go down here. Now that is going to inform where everything else needs to go, you know. I've brought all of these things with us. So I've got a cart dispenser here, and I can put the cart dispenser in the ground facing up like we would do normally, like that. I can put the 2 bits of booster track over the top there so we can see where that's going like we would normally. I've only got 3 hoppers. That's going to cause a bit of a problem because this particular system, look, needs a few more hoppers. I can get down there and sort of put those in. So we need a hopper here, for example. If I do that. So I can start putting those in there. And on this side, I'm going to want to have the ladder and everything for going down and accessing everything so that we've got, you know, a place to put stuff when we're done. That can be that. That's fine. That needs to be sand, but again, that'll be fine. Hoppers, we've got 3 hoppers here, as I said. We've got 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. Not the best system, I know, but it'll work. Hang on, I'm having a thought. Right, what we might want to do then is to put that there. And then we can put that there. And then we've got yeah, and we just need our 1 more hopper here, and that'll work. I don't know what that sound is, but I swear to God, it sounds like something that should be a train. How are we doing at night time? It's still quite nighty out there, and you know, we haven't got much longer here. So what I think I'm going to do, actually, this not quite working the way that I wanted it to. It's nearly working the way I wanted it to, so I'm not going to be too hard on it. But what I'll do is I will put it, if I can, if this works. I think this will work. If I put that down there and turn that on? No. If I put that on there, perhaps. Perhaps? Let's get rid of these for a sec. Ooh! That'll work. I'm sorry, I'm very snotty at the moment. I have been for weeks. It's, there we go. It's a perennial problem for me, I'm afraid. Let's put another couple of booster tracks down there so we're actually heading in the right direction. That means we can put some of these blocks back, and actually they'll work really, really well. We don't need very much more now in order to... I'll break myself up there so nothing can get in. We don't need very much more there in order to get everything working. It's terrifying sometimes, this place. The thing I do want to do, though, I'm going to have a block there so that when we come round on our thing in a minute, because I'm going to use another one of those, we'll be able to get back to where we're going to be. Anyway, I'm going to head off home. That's pretty much it for today's video, so I hope you've enjoyed what we've been doing. This is the first time we've ridden the whole thing, the whole system as it is at the moment. There's a few more things that we're going to need in order to make sure that it's all working properly. I'd like to get some more minecarts, to be honest. That's the thing that we always run out of, is minecarts, so if I can get a few more of those, that would be brilliant. As you can see, it's such a short journey now that we're where we are, and we're back to where we were. Look, back to, well, as close to home as we need it to be. Oop, there we go. and we can sleep there, and that's it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Sorry about that. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Yes, making Shadow Stalker a railway entrance, which he doesn't know about yet. It's going well. We're getting there, and the next thing that we have to do after this, of course, is the other line, which is going to take us round to possibly to Vimus's place. But I don't know where I want to install that. I don't know where the best place for that to go. It might be that the best thing to do would be a continuation of the bit that we've done before. But I don't want anything to be as complicated as the station where we are at the moment, unless we're expanding further on, which we're not. So, excuse me. But until next time, thanks very much for coming along. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe. Comment down there, subscribe up, wherever it is. I don't know. But yeah, do that and tell all of your friends about us, obviously, because we are awesome. Until then, until tomorrow, folks, goodbye and good luck and God bless and keep mining. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. We love having you around and we love hearing from you. Also, check out the other videos on this channel. It's Minecraft on Mondays, the Stephen and Joe Gaming Show on Wednesdays, and our playthrough videos on a Friday. You can also find me over on Twitch at Mr_Stephen, Monday from 7 till 9 with Battle Cattle UK, and Tuesdays playing Rocket League again from 7 till 9. If that's still not enough of me for you, head on over to Twitter at Steve_Meller to join in the conversation. That's me, signing off. Until next time, folks, good night.